Eileo guys, and welcome back. So today we are back with another account review. This account name is Tomato Hair, but also known as my good boy Mitty over here on Discord. So I figured I would check out his, I think this maybe is like his new account or like his alt account, something along those lines. I'm not 100% positive. I believe it's just his alt account. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this bread. So overall, I did check out your mod box before the video, and I mean, you have a pretty great understanding of at least who you should build or how you should build whoever that you're building. I do notice that both your monos are on like an intuition set, which I mean, if it works, it works. And you have your new with a defensive gem on him instead of an attack one. But I mean, if it works, it works. There's not really much of a big issue here, I would say. But you show a really good understanding of how to gem up your mons properly, which maybe that knowledge came from your boy. Maybe it came from you asking questions on Discord like you do, or just checking out Reddit or any other MSO YouTuber. So I don't have much to complain about with that, but I did pick out some golem/dragon teams for you. But I did notice kind of a big issue here. So your B7 team is fine. Obviously, if you're gonna invest in Odin, maybe get her to level 60 instead. Eventually get your Miho to level 60. I don't really see much problem with this because you shouldn't be farming it for too much longer depending on how much you play. So I mean, you know, farm this for another month or two. Your time might not be the fastest in the world, but you already have Light Nike built up. It's just a matter of creating other mons to fit the role for B10, and then you can pretty much leave these alone. But I would still invest in making the team initially, because like I said, you can translate this over to dragons. Maybe not all of these mons, but you can at least translate some of these mons over to dragons. Like definitely your Wood Anu, definitely Dark Tina in certain situations. Wood Miho is not bad at all, and neither is Wood Odin. So that's something to keep in mind. But if you're going to do dragons, of course we want Evo 2 minimum, level 60 minimum. And for your B8 team, I went ahead and just picked out double Monas. You got a Valk, and then you could just bring in Dark Tina again, and that should be perfectly fine for your B8 team. You should have no issues, and it did look like your Mona, at least one of them, was fully booked up as well. So you're maximizing that time for getting that damage in and minimizing the run time. So you're maximizing all kinds of gold, all kinds. But now the issue that I came to was over here. You hardly have any fire mines that you have invested in, and I don't mean they have to be level 60 right now or even level 50. I was expecting to see at least a couple level 40 nat 4s, you know, Evo 2.1, 2.2 or whatever, but I don't really see that at all, which has me a bit worried. But for this team, I mean, for B9, I was picking out, of course you can run Fire Draka in there, but I did notice that you had a variant Fire Mowgli, which you could definitely keep her right now, in my opinion. Of course you can run Draka in there, you could run Tina if you wanted to, and you could also bring Arthur. But other than that, there's pretty much nothing Firemon wise for you to bring. I mean, if you didn't want to bring Dark Tina for some reason, Fire Wild Thing is a great choice, but she needs to be like optimal with her gems. But I don't really see any Firemons at all. I mean, will this team get you through dragons in its current state? Probably not. I definitely do recommend that you invest at least into a Fire Cupid, but I would also recommend you investing into a Fire Leo, a Fire Succubus, a Fire Wild Fang. All of these mons have super evolutions as well. You can use them in dragons. You can use them wherever you may need to use them at, in like Tower of Chaos. But that is your main issue here. You don't have any fire mons that you've really invested in besides Fire Draka, which is a bit unfortunate, Mitty. It's a bit unfortunate. So you definitely take care of that when you can. I'm not saying get them to Evo 3 level 60 as soon as possible, but you definitely need to invest in that. And then for your Golems B10 team, I was going to put in Light Nike. You can run Dark Tina or Fire Jacket. I wouldn't do both at the moment. I wouldn't do both. And then we need another. I would say you can go ahead and take in your purse as well. And then you don't have any Sappers at all. You don't have a Fire Persephone. You don't have a, what was it? Water Artemis. Not a Wet Miho. Dark Flora. None of that. You have no Sapper at all. So I would recommend a Sapper for this slot. Now, once everyone gets gemmed up properly, Evo 2 level 60, skill booked if they can be skill booked up, you can drop like Nike out of there. You can actually let go of Wet Purse too. Of course, I would recommend at least one of these on a siphon set, if not both. But you could run these both on a siphon set and bring in 2 Sappers if you can ever pull them. Or if you don't want to run it with Fire Jacket and Tina, maybe you want to get Tina's crit up some more, you could always bring Wood Anew in there to help boost with the crit. And your run time should be around the same. It should be around the same. Maybe he might, speed it up a little bit because of the additional crits. But you could just go full DPS for B10. I definitely don't recommend Dragons B10. I don't do Dragons B10 because Dragons already is just a scam, but Dragons B10 is already a bigger scam. But that's pretty much it in terms of your teams. I mean, there's not really much for me to dissect and choose from because your mon pool is very, very small. It looks like you're only investing in the ones that you're interested in, which is perfectly fine. I didn't mention your Light Leo, which can have his uses. So can your Dark Wild Fang. You got 2 Dark Lupins? Yeah, you got 2 Dark Lupins. But other than that, that might be about it. So definitely invest into more Fire Mons. You need to either get lucky and pull a Sapper, or right now just start working on a Water Miho when you can. And also addressing Tower of Chaos. With your current Mons, I would be surprised if you could get anywhere near 80. But you definitely need to invest more into Mons with crowd control. So I would say try and pick up a Water Sura if you can. I know you have Fire Arthur, but try and pick up a Water Sura. You can't really go wrong with him. And also try and pick up a Dark Lucy. I know that might be impossible. Maybe you're not playing this account too much, but try to invest in a Dark Lucy. Your biggest problem in the future is going to be nukers because you don't really have any. I mean, you have Dark Tina and you have your Wood Anew, but you're going to need some more nukers. And I mean, that's pretty much it. So just take into account the teams that I've shown you. They're only templates. You don't have to use them, but some of them should work for you. And if you're having problems in Dragons, then try and run that team, but bring in Water Purse if you can. Invest in a Fire Cupid if you can. And you should be good to go as long as you keep gemming the mons up like you have them. You get them to level 60 and at least Evo 2 and skill booked up if they are available. But that's pretty much it for this review, Mitty. Feel free to hit me up in Discord like you always do if you need any more help. I definitely hope this video helps. If you have any questions, you know who to hit up. But yeah, it's time to go ahead and make like a tree and split. So as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you want an account review, leave a comment below. I'll send you a link to the Discord and we can get that done. But yeah, peace out.